Cloudy cooks bring sunshine into your life with some lovely food and Caribbean spices, spices. Cloudy cooks.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going fusion with some jerk chicken nachos. Are you up for that? If you are, let's get cooking. Woo-hoo! Right, we have in this bowl 5 chicken thighs and they've been washed and cleaned with lime and vinegar. And to that now, add in some oil. You know, that is just to get the seasoning sticking nicely onto the chicken pieces. We're going to go in with some dry jerk seasoning as well as some wet one. We're going in with a teaspoon jerk seasoning, and I'm using Portland. It's a brand from Portland, and that's a teaspoon. And the same of chicken seasoning. Teaspoon of freshly ground pimento. I'm using about half a teaspoon in that. Up next is some homemade green seasoning, and I'm going with a teaspoon. We're going in with onion and garlic granules, about a teaspoon as well, because these are non-salted. We're going in with some black pepper and about half a teaspoon or to taste. And the same with some salt. Of course, you can do the salt to your taste and your liking, but it's better to go less and then add a bit later if needs be. And now I'm going in for some liquid smoke because I'm doing this in the oven and I'm trying to get a really nice smoky flavor to mimic when you do it on the barbecue. It's just a little dash. And now we're going in with some Walkerswood jerk seasoning. You can use your own homemade as well. I've got homemade here, but I wanted to use this because I do like this brand as well. And this is mild, so I can go in with 2 teaspoons of that. Next up is some lemon. I ran out of lime, so I'm using lemon instead. So in with a good squeeze of that. And I'm using the whole lemon. Now let's just massage all of these spices into our chicken pieces. And we're going to let this marinate, if you don't have time, for about 30 minutes. I'm going to give it a couple of hours to marinate because I really want to get some really nice flavors into this chicken. It doesn't mean 30 minutes won't give it flavor. It will, but you know, usually the longer the marinade, the better it will be. I love paprika and I literally forgot to put it in, so we're going to, you know, put a dash on there, about 1/4 teaspoon. This is going to add even more smokiness to our jerk chicken. Just noticed that it was just sitting there looking at me and I was like, I didn't put that in. So yes, look at that, looking good. I want you to take a sniff of that. Doesn't it smell good? Now in the fridge for a couple of hours. I shall see you back in a while. Let's get our chicken ready for the oven. Guys, smell that. It smells so beautiful. The aroma that is coming from this, it's off the charts. Right, we're gonna lay these on a lined baking tray. And we're gonna get those in a preheated oven at 200 degrees centigrade. And I think that's around 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're gonna cook these for about 20 minutes. And then for the last couple of minutes, we're going to put them under the grill just to get some nice charred color on top. I don't want to waste any of the flavors, so I'm scraping all of this goodness from the bowl. I'm just going to put it all over that. Yes, this very important flavors for our jerk chicken. So we don't want to waste anything, right? We're going to get these in the oven now. In we go, 20 minutes. Let's prep our topping for our nachos. Just going to get some onion, peeled and chopped. Just gonna cut them into dice-sized pieces, just like so. Right, we're using some jalapenos, but you can use Scotch bonnet. You know, I'm kind of switching it up because it's a fusion from Caribbean and Mexican. So I'm using some jalapeno instead of Scotch bonnet right here now. So we are going to slice this all up. I tried these and they're not that hot, so I'm brave enough to do it without wearing gloves or using a fork to hold it whilst I cut it. But if you are doing it this way, make sure you wash your hands thoroughly after. Now we have a mango here and we are going to peel this, and maybe we'll use just half of it and keep the other half for something else, but we will see. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite Mexican dish? And maybe if you tell me that, maybe I can try and recreate that for you. But today, you know, I was inspired to do this dish because I love Mexican food. And I just wanted a little crossover, creating something fusion with my own food, and just give a different take on our jerk chicken. Whoops, look at that one, running away. It's like, I don't want to be eaten today, girl. What you doing? I don't know what the weather is like on your side, but we're having beautiful weather here in the UK. So my head is a bit giddy today because the weather is fantastic. Yes, and now just going to cut them into small cubes. And this dish, if you know you want, you can do this on the barbecue. Just fire up the barbie and do it on the barbecue. I don't know about you, but I remember as a child, this was the part of the mango we all waited around for. Once our grandma would cut off all the flesh, and we were all given each the mango bit down here, the seed, and we just used to gnaw away at it happily as children. And I think that's the same thing I am going to do off camera. All our prep is done now, so let's just wait for our chicken. Look how beautiful the sky is today. That's what we're talking about. Jerk chicken going down tonight. Look at that char on it. Beautiful. And we're ready. Let's shred up these thighs. Look at that. Delicious to see that juice. Look at that. It's beautiful. Nice and juicy. Oh, look at that. Right, so we're going to shred it all up. Look at the crackling on that. That just looks perfect, like it was done on the barbecue. I'm really trying hard not to eat it just yet. but I am going to be good. We're just going to continue until all our meats are shredded, ready to be layered up. Let's layer up this baby. I'm excited. Are you? Okay. I'm also using some plantain chips. This is the Caribbean part of it as well. Just a bit more. Time for some cheese. I'm using a mix of grated cheddar and mozzarella, but I'm also using some extra mozzarella on it as well. Sprinkle over generously. This is party food. This is summertime food. You know, even when you're sitting down watching the football, tennis, whatever it is, and it's a dish that we can all share together and enjoy. So this is what this dish is all about, sharing, communal plate. On with our mozzarella. Guys, if you're still here watching this video, hit that notification bell, subscribe, thumbs up, share, and help Claudie Cooks to grow her channel. I appreciate you and everyone who's been supporting me from day one. So yeah, keep on helping and let's grow together and create some delicious dishes. Now for our jerk chicken. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's home. Yes. Look at the flavor you can get just doing this in your oven, or even grilling it under your grill, because I did that as well without using a barbecue. So we can create amazing dishes inside, especially if they're noted to be barbecuing. You can create some nice flavors. Look at that. Looking good. And I'm using some refried black beans. And I know you can't wait to dive into this, because if you love Caribbean food, you know that this is going to taste amazing. The combination of the two worlds colliding together in a fusion taste. I want a little bit more cheese over this, so I'm just going to, a little bit. It's Claudie Cooks, and that's how I cook. And we're gonna get that back in the oven under the grill for about 10 minutes. So keep a watchful eye on that. So let's go. Just taking that out the oven, and now we're going to layer it up with the toppings. Let's scatter with some mango pieces. You can use pineapple as well, but I actually love mango, and I had mango, so that's what I'm using. I got some avocado in there. Look at the vibrant yellow, very summer-like. It reminds me of the sun. Let's go in with some chopped red onion. What else would you put on your nachos? Let me know in the comments. We're going in with some pepper, some jalapeno, and as I said before, you can use Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm going in with this pepper instead. I'm going to also pop a bit of chopped avocado on top. I've decided that I wanted some avocado because I love avocado, so I'm popping some on there as well. We're going to go in with some coriander. I think that is called cilantro in other places, in particular the USA. Pop of nice green color. We're going to put some lime wedges in here so you can squeeze over to get a bit of brightness and freshness to lift and elevate this jerk chicken nachos. We're going to put a bit of Greek yogurt over this as well, but of course you can use sour cream. I have yogurt, so that's what I'm using. Sprinkling of smoked paprika just over the top of this yogurt. Give a nice pop of color. Splash of olive oil. And to finish it off, a nice drizzle of hot Caribbean sauce. Scotch bonnet. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Woo! Fire! And there you have it, guys, my Jamaican jerk nachos. If you like this recipe, smash that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and send me a picture of your Jamaican jerk nachos. Peace out. Let's have a quick taste test. I have to be out here very sharp, so this is a quick one. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow, that jerk chicken is off the scale. It's absolutely delicious, and the fusion of this flavor, I'm telling you, this is a 10 out of 10, and you are going to love it. It's absolutely delicious. Lovely hum of spice. Delicious. See you in the next video.
Cloudy cooks bring sunshine.